Here in Canada, we have certain provincial rules. Also, is one level, and second level is a federal. Two-level taxes. That's complicated.
If you could travel to any era, past or future, where would you go?
Thinking every time. If you're young, if you're old, if you're small, if you're big. Thinking before you're talking, thinking before you're doing something. This is important.
Lana, thank you for sitting down and having an interview with me today in the podcast, DiceE Podcast. Our meet, I definitely see it for the past year, was something in a fate describe it, because meeting you was really interesting. The way how we meet, I hate doing taxes, and I just randomly went on the Kijiji and found your phone number and called, and we connected, and now we're sitting here, and it's been close to a year now.
Yes, around 1 year. That's it.
Yeah, so it's
more than 1 year.
Yeah, a little bit more than 1 year.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that besides you doing bookkeeping, you are an amazing person of creating educational books for children and stuff, which we're gonna touch on.
Oh yes.
Yes, and we'll talk about this more in a little bit. But let's start with the first thing. I would like you to roll the dice on our DiceE Podcast and tell me the corresponding number.
Yeah. I'm just... 1.
1?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Well, let's do first question.
It's an up, just, yeah.
Yeah. It should roll, but I don't know if your table is...
That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. No, is it 1 or... Oh, okay,
1.
Yeah,
Yes.
1.
I'm not cheating.
No, that's fine. That's all
I
fine.
didn't know that.
What's the scariest memory you had?
Curious?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an interesting question. I have a lot of memories. Some of them... Oh, that's really a suddenly question. Okay, curious, maybe just my impression from nature, because I love nature. One of them is just Niagara Falls. I love it. And last year, before, when I did not live in Canada, I am planning to go to Niagara Falls, but it was a little bit far from New Zealand, because before Canada I lived in New Zealand, but now, yes, it's far, very far. Yeah. But last year, when I came to Canada, I saw this amazing falls. It's one of them, of course. It's about Canada. Because we are in Canada now, I am traveling around the world, and just I have a lot of different memories and places, but just I remember what I remember from last year. This is it's a good place. You know why? A place where are a lot of people, and the people from all the world, and everybody enjoy life, and just it's look like USA, maybe a little bit. Like Disneyland, but it's not Disneyland. It's a good place in Canada for families, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
That's good. Where did you grow up? Guys, you probably didn't know about it, but I have my own coaching website. You're welcome to follow it in the link down below and see a lot of really important information about my coaching, about my courses. Don't forget to subscribe to my mailing list, where I will be talking more about my future upcoming products and my future upcoming podcast. Keep tuned, and let's get back to the show. How you become to be a person who you are right now during your child?
It's a long way during my life. That's okay. I am 53 just now. I am not hiding my age. It's okay. And it's a long way, because I was born in Siberia. It's very far. After that, our family moved in the middle of Russia. It's an amazing city, Samara, on the river Volga. It's so beautiful and nice climate. And it's really, after Siberia climate, of course, it was really good. And I grew up in Samara, of course, where I met my husband. And also, after that, we go to Sochi. A lot of different places. After Sochi, go to Moscow. That's my favorite city. I think it's really good, historic, and just a lot of people living in. after, and after I living in Moscow around 10 years, we just start our journey to different country. Start from United Arab Emirates. After living around 4-5 years in, we just moving in New Zealand, all family. And afterwards we go into Canada. Very settled up just now. That's it.
What hobbies you liked the most when you was a child, was a kid?
Oh, that's okay. It's a good question. Mostly I love reading the books, because books, it was my favorite. We had a lot of books in our home. Our parents buying in, in the last centuries, 20, you maybe don't know about it, but we have not a lot of books in our shops. We can't go to shop and buy some books interesting, just for agents afters, and we're gonna buy them if we pick up a lot of old paper, and go in and give in government.
Like doing paper. Recycling.
Yes, same, and they're giving special for us paper, and we go to bookshop and buying some books. It was my meeting this one of my favorite German authors, just Feuchtwanger. If you don't know, it's about Lion Feuchtwanger. It's really good, and also different. It's one of my favorite hobby till now. I am reading a lot of swimming, poetry, philosophy. I don't know. I doing communications because I was every time very active person, and bookkeeping. That's one of my hobby also.
So your hobby is reading books, basically.
Yes.
The library and stuff.
Yes,
so.
I read it now also. Mostly I read in Russian, but start now reading some Hemingway book in English. I'm not enjoying reading in English. You know why? Because maybe most of in my youth I just reading in Russian. I'm trying to enjoy reading in English. I'm trying. Maybe some Shakespeare things. Oh, I read a lot of Shakespeare.
Oh.
Yes.
That's good.
A lot.
Do you know any quotes?
No, just some poems, but in Russian language it's not this, because he wrote a lot of poems, except what is an amazing, like Richard Fjord, and just, of course, I don't know, a lot of things more favorite. Here in Canada it's very popular, yes? Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Shakespeare theater?
I'm not sure, because we have, Canada is mostly have a lot of different cultures and natures. A lot of things in different regions is more popular than others, right?
Yeah, but Shakespeare, it's the most favorite. Shakespeare in the theater is just, it's exceptional. And I saw a lot of small cities here in Canada, and this is performance in. That's really good. Yeah.
That's good. Have you ever got yourself in trouble by reading books? Or not returning books to the library?
No. Never. Mostly I prefer buying books. That's it. That's my favorite, because I spend a lot of money on buying books. And when I was younger, also just spend money. If I get in some salary and have employment, just I'm going to bookshop and buying a lot of books. That's it. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Roll the dice again.
Okay. It's just only one coin. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's a 4.
Yeah, it doesn't roll on this table. It doesn't roll properly.
It's
if you throw it on the floor, it's gonna roll differently.
I can, but it's no, that's okay.
Because so 4. Okay. If you were a dog, what type of dog you would be?
Oh, I have a dog just now.
Yeah.
You just recently saw them. It's Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
It's my daughter's dog. Because she very impressed from this type of dogs, and when we got it, she traveled to Canada with us, and she have a very specific. Her name Betsy. Is a specific character. I highly recommend it to all this type of dog for family. It's really good family dog. She's a little bit more brave, and she thinking she's big.
Oh.
That's it. But she's not, okay.
Yeah. But why did you want to be a Chihuahua?
Oh, okay. I have an interesting story.
Okay.
I can. We have just like spaceman Sevastyanov. It's your name, the guy from Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And in my childhood, I saw his picture in the one magazine.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a big bowl. It's like wine bowl, and one small puppy sitting in.
Yeah.
You know, I wrote the letter to him. I was maybe 12, something this. And please, ask him, please send me this Chihuahua very urgent because I need this. But he didn't answer. You know why? It's because I was in school. It's 132 school in Samara. It's just very good school. And it's school, the naming by this spaceman. That's why it just was very close. And first time when I saw Chihuahua, it was on this magazine. I saw it's very teeny dog, very small. Now we have a Chihuahua. There's two type of Chihuahua. You know, one of have eyes on the this way. And another one like a Bambi Chihuahua.
Okay.
It's like deer, small deer. It's like this is type. I mostly like. That's why I never tried to reach Chihuahua for me. Now is our daughter dog, but mostly this dog spent mostly all time with me and my husband, and just it's okay. We're taking her. Our daughter really busy. She's 21. We are sometime just taking it. It's very good dog. I really recommend for you if you feeling alone and just maybe need some friend, and also somebody who is very very happy when to see you.
Yeah, no, I'm.
No.
I'm a person who wants a guard dog. Like I wanna have like Doberman or German Shepherd.
Oh, German. We had before. The one German Shepherd, the black one, like German, really German, black. It's not like color, it's only black. Very smart. His name was Lord. We took a puppy. He's growing in, and just when we move, we just living in because we have a house, and just mostly dogs, big dog, need to live outside. My opinion.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it's
totally
not
agree.
for apartment or for home inside.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But small dog is okay.
Yeah. Definitely agree with
That's
that.
it? Again?
No, not again.
I love this thing. Okay.
We're
It's a good
changing
idea.
topic. Every time we change topic, we're gonna roll, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
Okay.
So let's move on. Why you was traveling so much? Why you was traveling from city to city, and after went to New Zealand and Canada after? What the purpose was of doing?
Okay. My opinion is not too much. I know people that travel, I don't know, every time, several times in a year. When you live in a different climate, like Moscow, you travel in to like Cyprus, to places where you're gonna to the warm sea. Mostly the reason was the rest, having some holidays. These kids, when you have kids, you will know it's a places where they go relax. But for us, firstly we travel inside our country. Start from this. And for traveling outside of country, the reason maybe just kids education. One of first, because it was 2011. Nothing to happen. Everybody were really happy. I mean, in just all world was close, is okay. And but education, I think it must be more, not professional, real. Why you will be curiosity about this, because it's a bad words. I don't love it. When I heard firstly at school, when I small kids speaking not good, that's not
Russian
good
swearing.
Russian,
Right?
yes, exactly. I never wanted for my kids this. It's not good. For example, here in Canada, sometimes people speaking not good also, but for my opinion, because I am like bilingual, and just for me it's not very bad, same as Russian. That's why I don't like exactly the bad words. One of it's the first reason. Next reason, it's English. It's like linguistic things reason maybe, because the kids we were in Russian English school, but it's not enough. My opinion, not good for speaking English, not good for educational and speaking in. And I need to just, I don't know, spread the word. The kids must be see word outside of our country.
Yeah.
And we start from United Arab Emirates. I love this country and I still love it. Dubai, and we lived in Ras Al Khaimah, is a small state of United Arab Emirates. Did you visit? No, never. Oh, that's a good.
It's on my bucket list.
Oh yes, you need to go. It's so adventure time.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit speak Arabic. I never researched this because mostly people in United Arab Emirates speak in English. It's immigrate people from all worlds, and also the reason just I opened my own. I have several educations, and also reason we doing business, and also I am entrepreneur, and doing accounting, bookkeeping, taxation. Legal things because I'm lawyer. Also yes, and I had a practice in United Arab Emirates, a company, and we live in quiet things. Before maybe 2015, we're thinking where are we gonna move? Maybe in USA, California, maybe in New Zealand. About Canada, we're thinking, but the Canada don't welcome for entrepreneurs in that time. Now it's much better, but that's okay. That's not so welcome. New Zealand was really good, and they welcome. They just invite us. Is okay, but when we came in New Zealand after 1 year, the politician situation very change because they're just different party come to as a main and something now in New Zealand all change for entrepreneurs. Not good country for my opinion. It's only my opinion for investments and for doing business. It's okay for retirement. If you're a retirement person, have a lot of money, you're gonna go in. It's a beautiful nature, nice people living in a nice ocean, and very interesting at Maori culture. Yes, because my kids they graduate from school in New Zealand, and we need to research Maori language. Yeah, it's kia ora. It's like hello, and everybody speak a little bit on Maori language now in university everywhere. We're trying to reach this culture. Maori culture, but it's the people just they eating people before. It's long time ago, of course, but it's history. In each museum you're gonna see some items where they how they're comfortable to do this process. Yes, and maybe it's like island. Australia is interesting country also, but I don't know. I am impressed from Canada now. I think it's a good country, same nice nature, and it's a good for me. And the reason why we're moving in, it's maybe trying to reach more interesting, more better life for our kids.
Okay.
Not for us. I mean, for me, I can live in any country. Any. Yes, for me.
Yeah. I think when you was born in USSR, you can live anywhere.
Was born in, yes, everybody. And mostly Russians is curiosity people, I think. It's where I met a lot of Russian people, and not only Russians, it's like Russian speaking, the naming.
Slavic, I presume, right?
Not only. From Kazakhstan also, just, I don't know, from different, like a Russian speaking, because Russian language, it's very, very good language. It's a lot of literacy and culture, arts, and a lot of people speak in Russian. And some of regions people research Russian language. They research Chekhov and listen to Russian music. It's a good, and that's why for me it was really curiosity about why people moving also. For my reason, I am every time loving new places. It's new place, new people, Some people just living on one place 20 years, 30 years. Maybe it's good for them. For me, we still not set up, like not putting our roots on the land. But maybe Canada it's a good. I thinking we just 2 years, second year here, and the summer really good. I think and it was most impressed also the climate. In Ontario climate perfect. I love it. It's winter. You see what's happening. Yesterday it was plus 20, the 6th of November.
Yeah.
How does it happen? I don't know. It's
idea.
not first time here. It's not like climate change. No. I'm not believing in climate change because it was maybe 60, 70 years ago. Same as that. It's not climate.
I think as the seasons changing a little bit, so like they shifting. We like as a people like to have everything in a scheduling according to our dates,
Yes.
but nature is not the same. It's like to change.
Maybe a little bit,
Yeah.
because I'm really impressed. It's sunny and we just go. We saw a lot of people in the shorts, still in.
It's just
summer.
Canada. It's just Canada. People just like to be in a shirt.
I know, that's it.
I don't know why, but
And Tim
that's about it.
Horton.
Yeah, Tim Horton definitely.
Horton, that's it. Okay.
Want more Google reviews faster? With Apex NFC, your customer can share their experience with just a tap. More reviews mean more visibility, trust, and growth for your business. Stand out from the competition with Apex NFC. Use the code ViktorTimewolf for 15% off your first order at apexnfc.com. Start growing your reviews today.
Definitely. So you've been traveling and because you have all the education, you've been going to Arab Emirates and basically traveled to New Zealand, but mostly you was searching better life for your kids, right? That's basically an idea.
Yes.
You was doing bookkeeping through all of this life. How did you come across it? Why did you start bookkeeping?
Okay, I just can explain. For young people, every time really hard to find a way. What we're doing. In my school, I dreaming to be a doctor.
Yeah.
That is it. It's my.
I see the possibility of you being a doctor.
Yes, it's a doctor. That's a kid's doctor.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just pediatric things.
Yeah.
And after school, I'm graduate from school, and just 3 years I study medicine in a university in Samara. 3 years is a full. It's like not graduate medical education. I just as a doctor, but not finish my education because I need study another one maybe 2-3 years. But I stop it because I'm feeling not so happy about system. The system was not what I'm thinking about it because I had a practice. I had each student just doing a lot of job free. Not paying. I mean, in Russia, it was
Volunteering, basically.
like this, but it's not volunteering. If you have a goodwill doing yourself, you want it.
Okay.
We are not one. We must. It's a summertime. We have a just vacation, like holiday, three months, but must go 1 month spend in hospitals every time. And I spend 1 month, maybe after my 3rd grade, in a cardiologic hospital. Is a kids. They have a disease. Heart disease, and it was really sad when we are lying on the bed, not running, not playing, just feeling very bad. But this is not reason why I leave medicine, because the reason was the doctor. They have each doctors have a special room in the job, like place where they have relax something. This is things. And they had a lot of relax and drinking a lot. The kids asked something, just push the button, just go into, and they have a needed duty nurse. She need to come, but she didn't come. She just staying in. This system is not for me. I am just I need to do my job really good, perfect. I can do my job really perfect if I just found a doctor, because I must do. If you're working in system, you need to work in system. This is system. That's exactly. That's why I'm planning not going in. Also, it was really hard for my soul, maybe, because I'm going every time deeper in each situation, in each case. That's why I changed my thing. And in Russia, it was in Russian maybe just start only business in Russia. Yes, and I was 20 this way, and I bought a lot of books about entrepreneurs. Mostly this is books was from French. You know, the Russian system have before it's Soviet Union, we have not entrepreneurs. It's like the people go in jail for doing something, trading, some buying in one place, selling in different. This was really bad. It's like crime. Was it? After become entrepreneurs, I opened my own first business. It was close to medicine. It's like medical cabinet. Just I open two type of some of them are doing like things like pressure for old people. They because you know like blood pressure. Yes, but I bought a new thing. It's like put on the finger, special the finger, and it was a place that people can come and do it. Now it's easy. We can do it everywhere.
Yeah.
But it was maybe 1991 year. It was really hard to find where you can do. We need to go to hospital, just sitting in the line, but everybody can come and doing this. And another one, it's like town place, really town place.
Town place?
Town is just doing like towns.
Oh,
like aesthetic. Tanning, yes.
Like spa.
Sorry.
Spa.
Like spa, yes. And it was my also first special place, and some place massage, because we had some people like professional massage, sport massage, something these things, and I did this place in Samara. It's a hospital in basement. I took this. It's my first business.
Yeah.
The name, yes, and just only starting and become bookkeeping. I'm start research from my business. What is it expenses?
Oh, that's
yes,
how you become bookkeeper.
Just starting. But before in Russia, we have not like reports. We don't need to do reports. It's like it's self-employed something. This is, but slowly, we have not computers. We have not mobile phones. It's nothing to do. We can do wherever what we want. Yes, I feel in freedom. It was 90s. I don't know. There are people feeling about 90s, not good. But I love this. Is my age, 20. It was a freedom in Russia. We listening like Nautilus Pompilius, Viktor Tsoi, a lot of same Russian underground music. What I am listening exactly. And for us, it was really good time. And I research a lot of books. Also, I just reading book Donald Trump. You know, yes, exactly. I know, but he wrote a lot of books for entrepreneurs about his life.
My mom, I think, read the first book and she said it's really good, but second book is just for it to make money. I haven't read them yet, so we'll see. Maybe soon.
What are you gonna tell now? I don't remember about this book, nothing now. But in that time, I was impressed.
Oh, okay.
Because not only about his book, I bought a lot of books, not only Donald Trump. I never think he will be like president. No, he just entrepreneur and doing some construction business. Because my parents, they are doing engineering, you know, hydro engineering things. It's like research some water, underground water. And was good things. After perestroika, they opened their own company in this way. And I look at them. What am I doing? Because it was a hard job every day. What is it happening? And I had experience in this way, because when they moved to Sochi from Samara, I become the director of this company. I mean, like the company construction. They not doing like it's research company, science company. They're doing research for underground water. Before you need to construct some building, you need to do research what's underground, what's happened. Maybe you have some spaces and no need to do in this building in this place. They have a special map. It's all land, all world have a special. It's complicated job, not easy.
I can hear that.
Not easy, but it's very interesting. We're doing some laboratory things, checking something.
You began doing it in Emirates and came here. Why did you want to continue? You want to continue doing it?
Oh, when you just move to, I don't know, different country, you every time thinking about what are you doing and if you professional, I think it will be really good if you doing same things what you did before. Because I'm professional in bookkeeping, in accounting. I have a 2 master degree in accounting and as a lawyer, civil law. And also each country have a taxes. I mean in taxation, my opinion, the governments, each country, relevant. Just try to took a lot of money from citizens, from people. And sometimes my target, I think, can help people in this because taxation, it's complicated. If you're doing taxation yourself, it's easy, and also you're going to do. Sometimes I teach people how they doing it themselves, because no need to pay bookkeeper or accountant. It's easy things. If you're doing here in Canada T1, for example, last year in Canada CRA did some change in the website. It's a good website, Canada.ca. They just become, now everybody can do like my account, my business account, and representative clients. Is it 3 types of accounts? In each country same. For example, in United Arab Emirates, in the year I just came in 2011, no need to do in taxation. No need. Why the people need bookkeeping or something? I explain, because some businesses in the United Arab Emirates, the people open plants. It's like a huge businesses. It's a big one. It's a places no need to pay taxes. That's why it's very attractive place for some entrepreneurs from all worlds. But now is a change. They need to pay taxes now in United Arab Emirates. But in my time, nothing. But the people need to count expenses. What is the way do? If you're doing some investments in business or whatever you want to do, just buy stocks, just
getting coaches.
Any yes. You need to count. If you put some expenses, you need some income also, because what is the target of your expense? If you're doing some investments in your education, of course you will get not very soon result. Of course, it's yourself. But if you build something business like media business, because a special media zone in New Zealand, the people open TV or something else media things, they do some registration company, because I am also one of my business is the open companies. Because I am lawyer, for me it's easy to understand completely what people need. And if you planning open some business and you need to do some business plan. Business plan, it's important things. Some people don't doing this and not understand why is it. But some need, and I can do business plan for some businesses. And if it's doing not well, I mean, if you count all expenses, what are you planning to income, and you get loss, maybe no need to open this business. If you just know about it, maybe you just keep your money and doing something different business. This is result of consulting, because I'm a consultant, I'm doing this thing for people, and I completely understand what I'm doing. The different way what I'm doing, it's like international, because mostly entrepreneurs planning open in different countries, in all worlds. Europe have a different legal rules. Each country different. USA, Canada, Spain, and I don't know what is it. I have experience. Cyprus, United Arab Emirates, Russia, Ukraine also, because the people before it's 2011, I don't know, it was like one country exactly for irrelevant, and we are living in Soviet Union. For us, irrelevant was the nationality. It's irrelevant. That's it. Recently, maybe 2 years ago, I was in Georgia. It's Tbilisi. That's a good city. I first time was in. It's a beautiful city. I don't know, the people amazing. It's nature and the food. It's all good.
Yeah.
For example, Georgia, Kazakhstan. That's as nice. I don't. Ukraine. I was when I childhood. We had a travel family on all of this, and all country have a different legal rules because government need money. They every time taking a lot of money from people.
Yeah.
And here in Canada we have 13 provincial rules, and also is one level, and second level is a federal. 2 level taxes. That's complicated. Each province have a different legal rule. USA also more than 50 different legal rules in different states. If you living in Europe, you had a Euro Union legal rules. It's like federal level, but not all country include. And also second, you have a level for each country. It's different also. If you open business in France, I did it. I opened business in France. It's the name Paris Consultants, the name company. Yes, it's interesting name. They just become before crisis in 2009. It was long time ago, and it's a different legal rule, but very close to Russia. When I started in our interview beginning, I just try explain because France, Napoleon, he was a very famous Napoleon. That's it. Is a famous person. Napoleon. Okay. Recently movie just you remember this. He just construct the civil law for all country, and now this is a basic for mostly country. They took this is legal rules for each country, and Russia takes taxes system from France. Yes, it's same, very very similar. It's like Europe, and also for me it's easy to doing like maybe like Europe legal rules and something that because English system it's really different. Like what is it now? When I live in New Zealand, it was New Zealand, Australia, Great Britain, and also Canada. This is 4 countries. When I move from New Zealand to Canada, it's the same country. I mean, very very close legal rules, very close people living style. And Canada very close to USA, same as it's a lot of American people here.
So basically, if you want to be everywhere and live in any country, you need to learn taxation and bookkeeping, right?
Of course, but I have a business. I have my basic skills in this area. It's irrelevant which country. You go too deep and find the sources. No need to listen in like just consultants and something people. Just reading legal rules. It's my advice, because if you read in legal rules, it's not easy. Sometimes it's a lot of pages. You need to go find it, like a civil law, just taxation rules, what you need for. No need be lazy. Just reading. That's why I love readings.
Yeah, that's understand.
Not only listen.
We'd like to roll a dice.
Sorry, this is it?
Yeah,
okay.
just roll it.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's here. Okay. It's a 6.
It's a line underneath.
Underneath it, a 9.
It's 9.
Oh, it's a 3.
Okay, so here's this. If you could meet a famous person, who it would be and why?
That is currently living person, or maybe died.
Well, let's do currently living.
Oh, that's more complicated because some of my favorite person is died long time ago. It's here. It's really interesting questions. Because for me, maybe, who is person what I meet to? Wow, Viktor, it was really interesting questions, and suddenly, maybe for me, okay, Elon Musk. Yes.
Well,
Oh, I need to understand his energy because he really genius, and for me interesting how he just speaking in real life, not on the TV and something. Mostly famous people, very simple persons. I met some of them, and it's just very simple everywhere in life and somewhere. Maybe just interesting speak a little bit because he's planning to change a word and complicate. And one of my favorite hobby is a philosophy. I research a lot of religion, and I research a lot of books about philosophy, esoteric. As a lot of women, I am very deep in this, like energy, good energy, bad energy, something these things. In the life, it's very important. And just speaking in, maybe a little bit, not a lot, a little bit, and feeling not very often the persons come to here in the earth, because earth, my opinion, is like a big jail. Yes, for mostly people. Yes, it's my opinion only. And we are
it makes sense why.
You understand?
You're like on a rock and you're traveling through the space. Where is it? Nothingness.
You don't know nothing when you come in here. Don't know nothing about the life. Yes, then the kids, the parents try to explain some, but not a lot. That's why such a good person coming in jail. It's maybe have a reason. Maybe they're not so good.
Maybe. You never know.
Yes, okay.
So let's continue this conversation about entrepreneurship. What you have. I already bought your journal, book, journal book, but I definitely went through it a little bit, and it's a lot of concise information about science and a lot of physics, a lot of electromagnetism. I loved it. Like, I loved the imagery, pictures, and all that. Unfortunately, I said my farewell to it because I give it to my nephew.
Good. How old is your nephew?
He's 7.
7. Okay.
He turned 7. So,
okay.
But definitely, I hope to see him and talk to him about the book more when I will be back in Edmonton. But yeah. Tell me more. How did you start? Did you start with a book? Yeah, if you mind just showing it as well.
Oh yes. Okay, I just show. This is a first book. A first book in Canada. I mean, the BION science. This one of the reasons why I came to Canada, because, when I lived in New Zealand, I'm doing my bookkeeping business, very professionally, very quietly, and just one time I met some good idea, and I met some person, and we just speaking in about kids science, kids science, and it was not so easy decision, but I did some investments in a kids magazine. This is magazine was the name Oil Youth Science, and it's maths, physics, biology, chemistry, STEM, basic. It's for school kids. Your nephew a little bit smaller because it's like, but 7+ is good. But if he become after maybe 8, 9, you just wait. He need time for this book a little bit. This is book for curiosity people, and it was magazine. I spent a lot of money, our family money, me and my husband just spending this project. This project was really amazing. We created several mobile applications. Yes. Okay, it's a suddenly jump in this things. It's like high technology and augmented reality. This book also have augmented reality on the cover. We have a mobile applications here. We transfer from New Zealand to here to Canada. All mobile applications. And in New Zealand, I start research technology. Yes, because technology everywhere. In mobile application, we become like a developer. This work in this Apple and work in this Google, Google Play. It's several mobile applications. Some of them for augmented reality, some of them for magazine subscriptions.
Yeah.
And we did this magazine maybe 2 years. This is 2 years, every month. It was a really hard job. Every month we're doing some printing job. This one of the hugest printing company in New Zealand. And another one we have to do like sending by post for people, because people did subscriptions and we send every month. This is it. And after that, our money just go out because it's a lot of clients, but it's in New Zealand, very small country. It's not a lot of schools, not a lot of clients, and no opportunity for growing and doing something well. That's why one day, also what about podcast and just YouTube things. We watching YouTube, and so one movie, one something like podcast is Vladimir Bronikov. He is a famous consultant here in Canada, and he told us about startup visa in Canada. You know, startup visa in Canada, but the reason maybe not this. The reason is Canada inviting the entrepreneurs who have a good ideas in their head, making change a word and something. This is things. It was amazing. What is it? What I did? I just write the guy. I not remember the guy YouTube channel, but to send me some information about Vladimir, and just kind of have communication with him, and started to do my study, because it's, you know, in Canada, startup visa, it's special things, because if you become to entrepreneur here is startup, it's exciting things, and it was 2020, and you know, COVID things coming, COVID. Before I need to go to Canada, I study maybe 2-3 weeks here, but they just no need to come because it was a bubble, it was a close everywhere, and I'm doing my study nightly because it's different of time, New Zealand and Canada. 2 weeks I study this. Our accelerator is ED. ED, it's very good accelerator here. You know, it's a place where entrepreneurship start to the adventure. It's a place. Did you heard about this is accelerator things? It's the government of Canada give permission to special companies research what is it about startups, what is it good for Canada, what is not. The only high quality, good technology startups. And what is it happen? Firstly, before study, it was like competition, because we sent all information about our startup, about our books. You know what my aim, because magazine we're doing every month. If a new things every month, if you did not buy, we're gonna put to garbage. But the books is a good idea, and I thinking we change our startup to making a books, and also is online school, and already we have some contract. There's different country, there's USA and China. The Chinese people really love science, and the kids love education.
I think even government is supporting Chinese kids to actually study more sciences and stuff, right? That's why I think they try to block video games and all of that they would go and study more, you know, like...
Yes, I thinking, but I talking about maybe the immigrants from China, because a lot of our subscription...
Like here in Canada?
Here in New Zealand, a lot of people from Chinese living, yes. And also in China, they try to find new ideas, yes. And when we win this competition, the accelerator find it. Our project, it's really good. And I finish my study. We just got some invitation from Canada government to come here. but we can't come direct because COVID and waiting some things. They invite us come early before we get in all paper, no problem. But we decide not go in. We firstly go into Russia, spend a little bit, wait the paper, and after that come to here. And we start our interesting journey here from it's a collision event, and also it was a really huge event here, startup in Canada, in Toronto. Toronto is a good place. We met a lot of people, and it's a really nice place for startups because each startup have a different stage. Our stage is alpha because we already spent the seed stage. Seed stage is you have only idea, but have not like prototype something. Yeah. Before we had we spend these things. We have not only idea, our business just growing, and we have clients, we have revenue. That's okay, but we have a company in New Zealand only. When we moved here, our target was open company here. It's like my hobby. I'm not thinking as a business exactly. It's like hobby because I'm thinking about next generation. It's really good. My kids is big now, but if we are thinking about our grandkids for future, we need to do something. Not only about money. Startups, not only about money. Some investors thinking if we put some money in startup, we need to very urgent income. Big income, yes, but it's not. It's not. If you good startup, maybe you're gonna earn money, but it's money not for future, for now. You can sell in property. It's very quickly money just now. You can do some trading things. You can do, but if you're doing some investments in education, it's not so fast. Yes, you need time, 3-4 years. Yes, and exactly now we just start our journey here. We printing our books in July this year. It's here. I set up in Oshawa. Oshawa is a good place for family living. It's like sleeping place. It's like great Toronto area, last city, small city. There mostly people every day driving to Toronto or something for job. But here we have just one printing company, the Miracle, really named a Miracle. We found it, and they print in very good quality. This is high quality paper. Firstly, I researched the quality because this is book for long years. The people having this book in their library, the kids, they just working in, reading every day. It's good for school. This is my complete for science departments because we just start our job these schools in Canada. I have not a lot of time for that. This is one of maybe complicated things because I need divided. I doing my bookkeeping job. I have a job also. When I came to Canada, I just found my job very quickly. It was because we need money for our living, for family, and
business.
Yes, and for business, yes, but for business I try to reach some investors. Maybe is okay, maybe some partners just for these things because we spent all our money already, and now we start from 0 point, but we have a lot of assets from an experience. And planning to now just I finished my job to transfer to new company, Canadian company, all mobile application. Now the 2 mobile applications, the BION Science mobile application, working for iPhone, for Apple owners, and also for Google Play for Android owners. Yes, for both.
You told me about the vision of your BION Science. Where are you planning to see it in 5 to 10 years?
Oh, okay. This is several ideas about this project. Some of them is just going deeper in online because mostly the Planet of Knowledge School. It's like big project all in one basket. And this is online online studying, online education for kids. It's maybe going deeper from COVID, when the people sitting at home and doing. But the kids very love science and doing science on site, on site at schools and class. And now is okay. I think but the printing things now go to die. I think the printing.
BION science. 5-10 years. So you wanna publish it. You want to publish it in school online, and you think books as they are right now maybe die off, right? Everything gonna be digital now, correct?
I hope so, but just now we printed only one printed book. It's physics.
Yeah.
We have 5 another one just now. It's first series. It's maths, technology, biology, chemistry, and medicine. But what I'm thinking, we need to more experience in Canada, because for example, about digital library, online library, already we have website, and it's online library. The people can do subscription on this, paying, and we have a nice project for online, for all books. But what I'm thinking every time, the people love real book. Now, in reading, the new style, young people started to read again. Not reading digital books, reading real books. I see my daughter doing this. She's 21. And it's not for all people, of course, but some of them maybe still need it. We will see.
Gotcha. Because
we're planning to print it. And this project is just for future generation. It's not for 1 year. It's maybe for 10 years. They need to be developed, and we need investors for this, and just step by step.
Yeah.
No rush.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Yes, it's a good project for Canada. We're already here. Yes.
Yeah. Understood. Well, that's mostly gonna be summarizing of our podcast, but the last but not least, you need to roll 3 times now.
Okay.
That will be
again,
on the
yeah?
end, yeah.
Yes. Okay, this is 19.
19.
Yes.
If you were reincarnated as a tree, what type of tree would be?
Oh, that's good. I'm thinking about willow, but I'm not. Maybe yes.
Willow?
Willow, maybe yes. I love willows. It's it's a good. Maybe. What type of? Maybe oak.
Oak?
It's a joke, but I love the type of leaves. Maybe maple. I love maple. Just exactly, and maybe Japan maple or something of these beautiful trees. Willow. Okay, 3 type of tree. That's maybe. But what I really know? We can't reincarnate in this thing. If you, for example, if you oak in this is life, next life maybe you will be animal, and next life maybe become to human.
Yeah.
Different way of reincarnation.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Maybe like 3 type of. Okay. It's interesting question. Okay, that's it.
No, second one.
Okay,
second roll.
okay, yes. 13.
13.
Yes.
If you were a pilot of a plane, where would you go right away?
Pilot? You mean I have a job or just planning anywhere?
Well,
wherever
you're a pilot, so you can control where you want to go. But
if I have my own plane,
sure,
and I am
sure.
pilot.
Let's go in specifics.
Yeah, just where is I go? Okay, you will be maybe curiosity, but I'm going to Kingston. It's not far from here. It's a good small city. Okay, it's in Canada. It's a joke maybe. I'm go flying up on Niagara Falls maybe.
Okay.
That's way. Also, I love to maybe just go to Mexico.
Mexico?
Something, yes, from up. It's really interesting to see them. I never visited South America.
Yeah.
For me, it's interesting places, a little bit dangerous from the land, but from air maybe okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just go above jungle, look at this. It's just adventure time. I love every time something new. That's okay. It's maybe South America.
Yeah.
All countries.
So you need to learn Spanish now.
Yes, I try to do. It's a little bit like uno, dos, tres. No, that's okay. It's not so complicated language, but now I am just going deep in French language. Here in Canada, 2 languages we need to know.
Yeah.
Some of them is French language. It's okay. English is better than for job and for all. But French, you need to, if you go to Quebec, that's it. Yeah.
One more.
Okay. It's a really interesting idea. Okay, 16.
16? Okay.
Yes.
I'll
One,
ask
six.
you a special question.
Now you trusted me. I
No,
didn't show you.
Well, I don't know. Is it 16?
Maybe I gonna say any number. So.
Is it 16?
16, yes. It's
Okay.
16, yes.
If you could travel to any era, past or future, where would you go?
Oh, past my future? Or no,
It
any
doesn't
of-
matter. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I go... Oh, that's really interesting questions because I'm afraid to go in the past. But if I go to the 19th century, it's okay because 19th century it's one of my favorite. A lot of people. Oh no, maybe I'm just go to ancient, maybe Italy, ancient Italy. Like go with the Neron time is interesting, but if only if it's safe, because it's a lot of slaves and a lot of history wars in. That's it.
I think you will be fine.
Yes. Okay. I hope it. I hope it. Yes. That's it.
And my last question, but not least, if you would be 35 years younger, what you would recommend to yourself, younger self?
Yes. Okay. I just maybe highly recommend me to do something very slowly, because some of my maybe mistake, I am very speedy, I'm very fast to create decision. I am not thinking enough. If I have a good idea and put in my mind, I'm not stop before I just realize this idea in life. This is it. These ideas become on mind every time. They are on the air. Sometimes people just deliver these ideas. And when I was 35, I was very risky. I was so excited about life. I have 2 kids already.
Yeah.
And my target was in my business. That's it. I thinking only about that. Maybe the guys, if you have kids in this age, spending more times with your kids, because my kids, okay, I spent a lot of time, we travel together, just all in, but maybe when I taken my second education, when I become to lawyer, I spent in 3 years in every evening just studying, going in. It's in Moscow, Lomonosov University. I'm just going in, and then maybe my kids spending a lot of time with grandma, something this. They need more attention. We need to pay attention to kids, reading a lot, maybe speaking about life, because kids understand all. This is my good advice. If you have not kids and you become 35, maybe you need to think about family. It's my advice. Really good advice, because when you become older, you need to support, you need your person, somebody close to you. Maybe if you no need family, just take some dog.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good friend.
I can see it.
This is it. This thinking every time. If you young, if you old, if you small, if you big, thinking before you talking, thinking before you're doing something. This is important. Okay.
Thank you, Lana, for this podcast. It was a
yes.
pleasure.
Thank you,
for
Viktor.
Thank you for finding time to sit down.
Thank you. It's a good.
Pleasure.
Let's go. Yes. Let's see.